What's the best day trading brokers for Canadians? Whether you are trading a small account, large account, long biased or short biased, trading stocks or options, I have the answers for you in this video. Let me clarify first. I'm indeed a Canadian living in Canada, and I'm day trading and investing in the US stock market. I have many different brokerage accounts for day trading long and short, swing trading, and longer term investing with TFSA and RRSP. And yes, I do have some free commission trading accounts as well. So I'll dive into the details of how to choose a broker as a Canadian depending on your trading or investing style, and I'll compare the different pros and cons of each broker. And if you enjoy videos like these, make sure to smash the like button to support a fellow Canadian right here. First, let's talk about Questrade, which is perhaps the most well-known broker in Canada. Questrade is a broker I would recommend for day trading large cap stocks and options, as well as swing trading and longer term investing with RRSP or TFSA. But if you predominantly trade low float small cap stocks, do not use Questrade. I have much better alternatives for you later on. Questrade has two commission structures for the active day trader account. For the fixed rate, you have a flat fee of $5 per share, and that applies to whatever currency the stock you're buying or selling is in. So that's either $4 US or Canadian. They also have variable rates for 1 cent per share to a maximum of $6.95. So depending on your account size and the type of stocks you trade, you can have two flexible options for fee structure to choose from. If you're day trading on Questrade platform, you'll also need data subscription packages. For Questrade, the all-in-one package comes at a hefty price of $89.95, either in US dollars or Canadian, depending on what you're trading. But if you are a very active trader, those fees are easily rebatable. So that's definitely one of the many things I love about Questrade. Also, their customer service is amazing, and you can easily reach them through online chat. I find the online chat support extremely convenient and beneficial, especially when I'm doing moving positions and funds around when it comes to TFSA and RRSP. Personally, I use Questrade strictly for swing trading large cap stocks and sometimes options in my margin account. And I also have both TFSA and RRSP as my long-term investing accounts with them, where I just buy and hold US stocks and some ETFs. If you're thinking of opening a Questrade trading or investing account, you can get some free commission trades when you sign up through my referral link down below. Now let's talk about some of the cons for Questrade, which of course is their commission fees are more expensive, which doesn't really matter to me personally since I'm using this as a longer term swing trading and investing. Another thing is that they have terrible stock availability when it comes to shorting stocks. So if you're looking for a broker to short, Interactive Brokers is a better option in my opinion. So Interactive Brokers is actually the first broker account I got when I first started day trading 6 years ago. And of course, what attracted me to Interactive Brokers is just like most people, is their low commission fees. Basically, the cost for buying and selling US listed stocks is half a cent per share, with a minimum of $1 per trade. And if you're trading the Canadian stocks listed on the TSX, the cost will be 1 cent Canadian per share, with a minimum of $1 Canadian per trade. And for options trading, the fees are pretty cheap as well. For most day traders trading in the US equities market, such as myself, this is what my subscription would look like, and it adds up to about $20 to $30 US a month. This includes things like equities and options quotes for NASDAQ exchanges, level 1, level 2, etc. Next, we have TD Thinkorswim. And before you ask, no, there's no free commission trading in Thinkorswim Canada. Nor do we have that with interactive brokers here either. The only thing that's commission free is if you remember to hit the like button at the bottom of the video. It's completely free to do, and it really helps support this channel. A lot of Canadian traders didn't know this, but yes, we can open a Thinkorswim account with TD Waterhouse. But the catch here is the account minimum to get live market data. It used to be $5,000, but unfortunately that's been raised to $25,000. Sorry about that, guys. But that means if you already have a Thinkorswim account like I do, don't ever take out that $5,000. What I love most about Thinkorswim is their powerful charting features, platform customizations, and their on-demand feature. However, the platform executions in Canada comes with a not so pretty price tag. Their trade commissions are a flat fee of $7 US per trade. That's a pretty steep commission price. And if you're trading 10 to 20 trades a day, that cost would definitely add up. And that's why I personally don't use Thinkorswim to place any trade executions. I just have the $5,000 sitting there to get live market data and use their charts. However, I will say though, ever since they made Thinkorswim commission-free in the US, the entire platform has been extremely laggy. And there has been so many times in the past few months where all the charts just freeze. So honestly, I would not recommend using Thinkorswim for Canadians to day trade, especially now that they raised the account minimum to $25,000. Oh, and one last thing I should remind you is that you can only trade US listed stocks on Thinkorswim, no Canadian stocks. Sorry guys, I gotta apologize like a good old Canadian here. Next on the list is TradeZero International, which is an offshore broker in the Bahamas that's known for their extensive locate list for traders to short hard-to-borrow stocks. And yes, they do allow Canadian traders to open accounts. So if you have a smaller account and if you want to short these hard-to-borrow stocks, you can definitely consider TradeZero. They're also known for their low account minimums for as low as $500. But how much you deposit in the account will determine how much leverage you get when you're day trading. Personally, I don't recommend opening an account with less than $4,000 to $5,000. I do have an account with TradeZero, but I use it only as my backup account when it comes to shorting low float stocks. I have a main trading account for shorting, which we'll go over in just a little bit. The biggest reason I don't prefer to use TradeZero is because their Zero Pro platform executions are extremely clunky. Sometimes the fills and the speed are just a little bit off. And if you're trading larger size, even 1 cent count. It doesn't happen often, but all it takes is once to ruin a trade. On top of that, TradeZero International, they don't provide ECN rebates. And there are just tons of fees that just eat up to your profits every single month. That being said, if you have less than $30,000 to fund your account, TradeZero is really the only option for Canadians who focus on shorting hard-to-borrow stocks. Just make sure you read all the fine prints and their fee schedule. I have done a TradeZero review and tutorial for you to check out. But if you're a baller starting out with already over $30,000 and if you want to short hard-to-borrow stocks, then I highly recommend Centerpoint Securities. They are the best broker for Canadians when it comes to shorting low-float stocks. Their borrow fees and commissions are mostly reasonable, and they offer ECN rebates. In addition, you can also connect your Centerpoint account to DAS Trader Pro. Like I mentioned earlier, it's the best execution platform out there with the fastest fills and market data speed. Okay, now let's finally talk about these $0 commission brokers that so many people are asking me about. And no, there's no Webull or Robinhood for Canadians. Those are for American users only. I know you've seen that I have accounts with some of these brokers, and that's because I used to study and work in the US and I have a status there. The only free commission trading app in Canada, it's called Wealthsimple Trade. But guess what? It's not meant for day trading. On Wealthsimple Trade's official website, they specifically say they discourage day trading on their trading app. And they can actually flag your trading account and block transactions at their discretion. In addition to that, if you buy and sell US listed stocks, you'll pay a 1.5% FX transaction fee both ways, since the app doesn't allow you to keep a US dollar balance. So basically, Wealthsimple Trade app is only good for swing trading Canadian stocks, which is what I do. They do not offer margin, but they offer either cash or TFSA accounts. And to be honest, this app is for me to gamble and have a few cannabis stocks here to play with. Under the same brand umbrella, there's also Wealthsimple Investing, which is their robo-investing service focusing on ETFs of various sectors and asset allocation according to your personal risk tolerance. This robo-investing service is made for people who want to just invest regularly and take a completely hands-off approach and just let the computers rebalance positions for them. And yes, I do have a TFSA and RRSP account with them for long-term investing. Since I'm actively day trading every single day and I use that to generate my main income, I want my investing to be very stress-free on autopilot and just have the contributions made automatically each month. I've been very happy with the service and the returns, and I look at my investments maybe once every 6 months and I never touch anything. I know I talked about over 6 different brokers for Canadians now for both trading and investing. So let me just summarize it really quick for the best brokers in my opinion for each trading style and purpose. If you are day trading and predominantly long biased, on small caps I would use Interactive Brokers. Large caps and options I would use Questrade. If you're short biased with a small account, Trade Zero. Big account, Centerpoint. If you're looking to swing trading and investing long term, including with tax advantage accounts, I would use Questrade or Wealthsimple Robo Investing. If you have some money sitting around to play here and there for swing trading, maybe Wealthsimple Trade. Now, if you're rich and you don't know what to do with $25,000 and you want to park it somewhere and get some pretty looking charts, then I would open TD Thinkorswim. If this video really helped you out, please remember to drop a like and subscribe. Feel free to ask any questions you have regarding any of the brokers. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'm the Humble Trader and I'll see you guys next week. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the bad jokes. If you want to see more day trading content, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more. If you'd like to trade with me daily and get my free weekend watch list and trading journal, make sure to check out the links below for more resources. Stay green, stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time.